Hello there, everybody. I am going to try and get ready today. We're going to have a picnic. We were supposed to have it yesterday for Canada Day, but it was calling for thunderstorms, which didn't happen. So we ended up, making it for today, regardless. It does seem like it's going to be a relatively nice day today, so that's good. I'm not going to do a whole lot of makeup because, why? It's a picnic. But, getting ready always makes things feel a little bit more special than if you just kind of, I don't know, just throw on some clothes and go. So, just a little bit. Whatever amount of detail you want to do yourself, that is usually ideal. If somebody else says, oh, you should wear more, you should wear less, or whatever, it's like, well, let them do that. They have their own life. They can use as much or as little of that kind of thing as they'd like. But when it's your life, you do you. So that is my BB cream, my GRWM, whatever, BB cream, Skin Active. I'm going to get some more of that soon because I really, really like it. So I'm going to draw on brow, I think this color is just a little bit light for me. But I will use it up regardless. And when it's a day where, it doesn't matter as much, use up the stuff that you don't care for as much, make it count. Well, I have quite the wild Aaron hair there, don't I? And once again, because I'm doing eyebrows, I tend to get very quiet because I'm concentrating, going, oh my goodness, don't want to mess up an eyebrow. Really doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world, it's just makeup, people. You can make a mistake, you can wipe it away, you can start all over again if you have to. Or you can just go, to heck with it, it is what it is, and, just live your life. It is too short to have a moment where your makeup didn't go exactly as planned to, mess up your existence. That just doesn't seem worthwhile. And I find a lot of things fall into that category, where it's just, yes, it's unfortunate. Yes, wouldn't it be great if everything in the world just kind of worked out perfectly the way you wanted it to? But that's not the way things go. But how we deal with things becomes much more important than the things that we're dealing with. So I think I'm going to take and just make a little bit darker in there, just in a few of these places. Just kind of make it look more like a bunch of different hairs. It will do. It will do, pig. It will do. Now, I need to put on some primer. Actually, I think, yeah, I'm going to do the primer first. And do I want to, no, I want to use up the Art Deco. I'm not a big fan of the Art Deco primer. Let's see if I put it on with a brush, whether I will like it better. But I'm not sure I will. I washed all my brushes yesterday, so everything is nice and clean. So, let's see. Because I'm used to just like smearing my finger in there and putting it on. But maybe I will do better if I use a brush. So, since I've never done this before with a brush, I do not know if this is going to be an improvement or less effective than what I normally do. Well, I can't say that went on better than my finger, so I think I'm going to have to go in with my finger anyway. Put this back in here. Like I said, I washed all of the things. Yet texturally, I'm not really fond of this primer, this Art Deco, for me. I mean, the color's fine, like it's a little shimmery. What I liked was I got it for like about $2.50, which, you know, because it was on sale. That's how I find things that I want to try. So I am not sure what I'm going to do color-wise yet. So I'm going to take a pause while I decide. So I'm going to start with yellow. I think that's what I really want to do. So I'm going to put the yellow right there. See, no matter how intense I try to get this yellow, yellow just isn't an easy color to make intense. There's got to be tricks that I just don't know, because I keep piling it on and that just ends up making it like really cakey. But I see people able to get some really nice vibrancy out of their yellow eyeshadows. Now maybe I have the wrong skin tone, you know, even like right off the bat to try and do these things. But right now I just want to get enough product in there that it shows. See, it's starting to show, but have you seen how much I've been like trying to build this up? Like, it shouldn't take that much, I don't think, to get that kind of pigment. But, oops. See, since I don't have a MAC palette for my shadows, I just have this loose one. So I just keep it in here where it has a little plastic thing over top. And then I slide it out when I want to use it. If I come up with enough of them, then maybe. And again, don't know what I'm going to do, so I think I'm just going to bring that out a bit. See, because I have hooded eyes, where like all the lid is, you know, my eyelid is kind of underneath these droopy bits, which is a very common eye shape. You know, if it's what you have, it's very common. But it does present its own issues, separate from the fact that all of this skin on me is really loose and wrinkly and holds all kinds of lines because I'm a very old man. I'm going to go in now with a bit of a fluffier brush and just see if I can smooth that a little bit. See, and it could just be that, you know, maybe that primer is not good for my skin and it's not helping in any way with this particular pigment. Because I can see that it is nicely pigmented, but it might not be a good one for my skin. So again, I'm going to just take that yellow. And then I'm going to take, I think I want to put in some light underneath there. So I found that, is it my Roxy one? Now that Art Deco certainly seems to help this go on better than if I don't have it on there. So that's something that I have noticed. Now, it's like a powdery, you know, it's a powdery shadow, so it's not going to clean up that line the way other products would. There is the start to that. And then I can smooth all that together. Let's see. I'm going to try and take a light hand to this. Because even taking a light hand to it does a lot of moving of the skin. It's very hard for me to keep my skin taut while I try to blend these things. But there we go for that. I am now going to take on the outside. I want to do some yellow. Do I just want to go with green out here? Or do actual blue? Let's see, maybe I'll do blue. doing sort of this like robined egg blue. Take what's on there and just sort of bring it towards the center. And then I'm going to take this darker blue. Right there. And once again, going to go in with a fluffy brush and kind of just blend that together. Let's see, and maybe take my little packing brush again, and I think I'm going to go in with that light blue out there. And I'll bring the light blue right across to here. And then just put the dark blue on the outside. Which I think actually works not too badly. And, oh, hello, Candy. I don't know what the message is, but I see that it's popped up there. I'm going to take a card. This business card that I happen to have hanging around here. Do I want to put in something really dark, or do I just want to put in... Oh, it's still blue. I think go with the dark and the blue. Okay, and then I gotta fluff this around. And I think somewhere in between those two things, I need some green. So let me find a way to pack some green on there. Let's see. Something nice and bright. Yes. Now do I want to put a little bit of that green on there? Ah, Karen, you should get her button ready. Not the word she used. And yes, she should, because it is picnic time. So, do I even want anything glittery? I don't think so, not yet. I might choose that after. But right now, I want to put... Actually, I'm just going to set this first. Gonna set this first. So, any of my peeps in the States, I know you're getting ready in a couple of days for your big fireworks celebration. Last night, I went up to the roof of neighbor's apartment building so we could watch almost 360 all the different fireworks going off, and then the big city ones were really quite close. We didn't get to see anything that was low to the ground, but we got to see all the higher up stuff. And as much as other years have certainly been more spectacular in a lot of ways, it was really nice. It didn't seem like they wasted a lot of money on, frivolous extravagance or anything like that. So that was kind of nice. Now, this is my liner pen. And I'm just going to do just the smallest amount right there. And right there. And maybe there. And I do still need my coal liner, which maybe I should have put on first. So I'm just going to do that right on the... lash line. So, not done, done. And I want to put on some bronzer, I think, just a little bit. And keep everything nice and simple. Brush. This is clean brush, nothing on it. I'm just gonna make sure that's sort of just blended. And that's really all I'm gonna do with that today. So, do I want to put this hat on? Because it's still, you know, technically Canada Day stuff. Yeah, maybe I will. So until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other.